Hey Spam, how are you? Hope all is well. So check it out, right? I want to do this because I got a little time. I'm still a little under the weather, right? But as I spoke earlier, right? What I saw with this march was like mind-boggling. Like really, really, right? I'm, I'm, I, I, I'm like, this is This is I could say unbelievable, and then I can say amazing, and then I can say disrespectful, and I can say a whole lot of things that can come along with this whole uh, understanding of what's going on in this daytime age and moment, right? So I really think like some people, when you say the word conscious, right? I think that like some people are uh let's say awoke, but it's like they probably see with one eye and not two eyes, or maybe two eyes without all three eyes. I don't know. And then I really think like the universe, or whatever you want to call it, right, has restricted some people from the sight and vision, right, of what's to take place here. I really think that. I really think that some people are really restricted. You know, their eye, that third eye, or that sixth sense, or power, telepathy, all of that. They don't have all of the keys to unlock the mansions of the lords of all worlds. They just don't. They here to play a fucking role, and they don't even really understand the role they're playing in this game of chess called life, right? So let's go here. Um, I think our ancestors are angry. I think our ancestors are very angry. Not just that. This looking at this is like not only Black Americans, but uh, Jamaicans, Indians, Dominicans, uh, Latins, Africans. I think all who, especially in this moment, right, play a significant role in white supremacy, right? Be it on the left or be it on the right, right? Is about to get all that their hands are due. And they will be judged by the people of the United States of America. The people of the United States, not the naturalized, not the ones that's just that uh, by paper, but those who are native to this before this thing was called America, right? How about that? I think the ancestors are very angry with the left and the right side of the American eagle bird, right? And then alongside that bird, right, you have the little hawks, the little chicken hawks, right? And I call them the immigrants who have came here and infiltrated every seed sown by our ancestors, right? For a brighter future for their generation. These people have infiltrated everything and took control over it and rose above those these resources was actually created for. And they bring these people back up in our face like we are dumb, slow, and stupid on how this thing goes. Look who they got. All these people they had out there today, right? Was LGBTQ, Black Lives Matter. You saw the immigrant flags flying left to right, right? And you had the House of Boule, you had the pastors, you had Al Sharpton. Then they rolled out the red carpet once again for Miss Kamala, right? You see how these people trying to play us? From the left and the right. The left, it's all the same. This is my left hand, this is my right hand. It's still the same on the same body, right? That's the body of the government on the left side. Now we already know how the right side was moving. Now when we look on the left side, we see how this left side was organized by black bootlegs who has been the gatekeepers, right, of white supremacy, right? Who has allowed these immigrants to come in our institutions, in our politics, in our media, in our education, you name it. How is it that all these people were in higher positions than the Black Americans who uh, these opportunities were supposed to go to before their parents even hit the shores of America? How is that? Explain that. And the insult of it is for these people to think that we actually are going to come out there and vote, right, for this type of foolishness on either side. We don't want it rare. We don't want it medium rare. We don't want any left uh, arm of the government. We don't want any right arm of the government. What part of that don't they understand? So it's no type of magic show or trick that they can do nowadays that's really going to make us stay. Now we're going to go with them. We're going to go with them. After showing Black Americans how y'all really get down, right? And who has been assisting you all this time. Which, see, a lot of us already knew this about y'all, right? But it's a lot of our brothers and sisters that's just figuring out when we say Illuminati as young generation, but they kind of on to something. They kind of on to something here with that word, right? So when they say things like that, or boule, or gatekeepers, and things of that nature, they're talking about y'all. They're talking about y'all. They're talking about you, Black Americans, right? Who has played a significant role in our oppression, all the way up to the point everybody has got their hand caught in the fucking cookie jar. And you are all facing judgment. No amount of politics is going to be able to do this, undo it. This is reparations. The only thing they can offer us moving forward is reparations and an apology from the left side of Congress to the right side of Congress, to the Supreme Court justices, all the way back down to these race soldiers that they call police who are now murdering us like dogs. You would think with all this shit going on that they had a march planned for today, right? That this march would have been all about reparations, right? And all about defunding the police. Now, when Kamala came up there, she said nothing about defunding. She said reform, not defund, reform. Then she's talking about just lessening sentences when a lot of our brothers and sisters had no fucking business. The way we look at how these people be just making up shit to have us arrested anyway should even be the fuck locked up, right? How many people did they had to get their records expunged because of the conspiracy between this lady and her killer cops in California? Do y'all know how many bodies those cops have taken out of California because of this woman's actions? No, we're not saving you from the hellfire, sweetie. You're going to burn all by yourself. We will not save you from the hellfire, right? Judgment is on this earth. There is nothing the left side, right, nor the right side, right, or the body as a whole can do, right, to remove what's getting ready to take place. And my whole thing, the reason why I even care about into this politics shit like this, because this shit is beyond all this fake bullshit, because it's only a race for resources, right? But see, resources is the reason why we have been starved out of wealth anyway, right? And then to think that we're going to take uh, our vote so we can give our resources that we don't get anyway to white supremacy, we don't think so. And then to think that we're going to give it to immigrants, right? And people, slave masters who created these prisons and allowed the behavior of these killer cops to linger all the way up into 2020. Now, on the ticket to become the president of the United States, saying that they're going to fix what they messed up for the last 50 something years, or that's just one. Yeah, we go Jim Crow, let's say 150 of that, then add all of that slavery. Are you insane? Y'all think y'all in y'all head, y'all looking at us like who the fuck they think they are? They ain't shit. Oh, let's go check their records. Let's go see who know who. What we don't what listen, we didn't come here, right, to put on a show for white supremacy, right? It's been a bunch of us on this planet working for the real justice, right? The real justice that will be given to the black, indigenous, or enslaved people of the United States of America. And not only will we seek justice, right? Everybody right now is in the free state of judgment. First you get judged, then you get the justice of that judgment, right? Their time is up. Y'all all of y'all listen, you immigrants, right? You immigrants, you alphabet, signs and symbol uh, need to grow, right? Uh, you people of color, right? You fake diversity. We can go on and on, right? You people who have been the henchmen of the left side of white supremacy, right? The majority since you stepped foot into the United States, because a majority of you, if it wasn't for our ancestors in dealing with that naturalization thing, you wouldn't have ever stepped foot in the United States of America. And now that you've came, you've grown families, and now you have came in multitudes, right? You came in multitudes, and a lot of you were not kind to us, right? So then when the devil, when Saint Michael can't keep his feet off of the devil's neck, right? And you pray to those saints, right? But Saint Michael won't answer that prayer anymore for you. So now the devil, right, is coming to collect his soul, right? And you people, a lot of them, they can't see it. Brothers and sisters, to be honest, they really can't see what we see, right? They so deep into their wickedness, right? And deep into their materialistic things, right? So they don't even see that we've been in a race war, but not only are we in a race war, but in a spiritual, if you want to call it that, war as well. And guess what? COVID is on the righteous side of this thing, right? And the hurricanes is on the right side of this thing. Now, when I was looking at them march, right? When I was looking at a march in DC, as soon as they started to march, right? I say about 10 minutes later, I just got in the house. It was, drizzling. I got in the house and the sound of the thunder and lightning. Now, I'm in the city. I thought I was in the South. That's how loud Shango clapped, right? And the ancestors wept because they don't like what they see. So they rained on your march and your parade today, didn't they? Saying we rebuke y'all in every shape, form, or fashion. You will not play the people of God, not on any level. Not from the church, not from these colleges, not from these biracial, not from these immigrants, not from these politicians. We can go down the line, but we're not having none of it moving forward. And then I keep hearing people say, well, these niggas, what are we supposed to do? How we going to move forward? Listen, I don't know about y'all, right? But black people, those who has what is called spirituality, or those who has their third eyes open, already, we don't speak your language from the beginning, from the start with, right? So the thing is, uh, we deal more so with telepathy. It's like this. My children are grown, right? But I can give them a look, right? And they're going to know to go left, right, front, back, or just shut the fuck up or let loose on a motherfucker, right? That's how it gets. So to say we ain't on code, or how we supposed to be moving forward, we not dumb. Look at what LeBron and them did. Look what they did. You think we off code? It sometimes take longer for some to wake up. But then when they wake up, some has the power to do great things when they rise. This ain't all about who uh, been conscious the longest. It's about who's awoke and doing what the fuck they supposed to do to help us get out of these hellish conditions. And I looked at that march, I was like, you know what? A lot of these people, I get COVID, right? But I also get that I was looking at what was going on and I was saying to myself, I love you black Americans. Stay on code. Stay on code. No matter what, no matter what these magicians, kind of rabbits they pull out their hats and which way they swing, that Hollywood, stay on code. Because we on to something here. We are grasping our power. We're taking our power away from the devil in every shape, form, and fashion, especially when it comes to any form of the United States government. They owe us. It's not like we owe them. It's not like we got to get on team left side or team right side. We are the ones who hold the power in the economy of this fucking country. What we say is law. What we do is law. Some people got this all fucked up. They just haven't transformed into their power yet. They don't understand the greatness that's within them yet. But it's coming. Don't give up on our brothers and sisters like that, right? Please don't. Because it's going to be one, right? Because we're looking for another one. So check it. We're looking for the Messiah now, right? Are we not looking for the Messiah? Listen, the last two prophets was Jesus or Yahweh or Yahshua, right? And Muhammad. Those were the last two prophets, right? They already said no more prophets was coming after them, right? Next they would send who? Elijah. After Elijah was the coming of the Son of Man, which was Allah himself, right? Where everybody get on their God frequency, earth frequency, star frequency, right? So now we're looking for the last Messiah. Not the last Messiah, but let me explain something to y'all. All children that were born February 2nd, 2020 or February 2020, they are looking for your babies. They're looking for your babies just like they was looking for Moses. Know that. Because our Aquarian baby, put it that way, right? Ain't coming from these uppity Negroes. It's going to be the rose that grow from the concrete, right? Or the thorn. Y'all out here, Pookie and Ray Ray, Pookie and Ray Ray. But Pookie and Ray, I trust Pookie and Ray Ray with that AR-15 to protect me. Then these motherfucking coon-ass left and right political nuts that's not even in tune on what's going on in America. I tell you that. I trust Pookie and Ray Ray and Shaquisha and all. I trust all of them. Bring them to me. We, we'll take, we'll do it. Because I'm telling you, waiting on these uppity, fake ass, religious, political, conscious, all these motherfuckers out here that ain't on no military shit, you gonna die. I see niggas out here, brothers out here making pages, just being disrespectful to the sister, Brianna. Really? Oh, she wasn't shit. She, look at the man she was with and blaming her life, right? Blaming her life, right? On why a pig, well, pigs, right? Had the wrong address and came in there and mowed her down in her bed, right? And these Negroes, oh, she was smoking black and miles. Oh, she was ghetto. Okay, but what about the ghetto hoes and hood rats and Ray Rays and Shaquishas of your motherfucking family? What about them? You're out here fighting freedom, justice, and equality, right? And these motherfuckers over here trying to desecrate the dead. Who the most high of it all, whatever you want to call it, right? Sent that message through her for you to wake the fuck up. See, she going. But these niggas still talking shit. Like my nana said, you know what's in front of you. You know what's behind your ass, right? But never in front. Remember I said that next time you out here disrespecting your own kind for some fucking butter biscuits. And still haven't done the knowledge on what the fuck is really going on here. Race war style. Cause you motherfuckers still over here thinking that you we're still past February, because February 20, and it was so deep I'll never forget it. I was on the plane. February 2020 was the end of this old world. And these niggas, these old thinking ass Negroes, right? They still got that mentality thinking we're gonna bring this shit into our new world order, right? You got another thought coming. I'm just telling you. You're going to be the type, you're going to be, because see, they be on the internet, but I bet you won't go in the middle of Shaquisha or Ray motherfucking hood and say the shit you be saying on this goddamn internet to them. I bet you won't go where they protesting about Breonna Taylor and say that shit in front of her motherfucking crowds. I bet you won't. But they'll play tough Tony on the internet. Like these deaths aren't real. These are fake deaths. These people are really in the ground or burnt, cremated. But they will return. And they especially be looking for these coon ass niggas out here, off code ass niggas out here. What do you call that shit? That they call it now, clout chasing off of our brothers and sisters' traumas and deaths and shit. You crazy? Fuck you, Donald Trump, and them goddamn Democrats. Fuck all of y'all politically. When we over here fighting a fucking revolution. Bozo ass niggas. Now, um, let me explain something, right? I barely talk about my other half, right? Because my other half is very amazing. And my other half is a very private man, right? And then with my other half in the line of his business, I'll die, before I ever betray him for these bozo ass goddamn kumbaya, uh, out of touch with all the realities you could think about, need to grow, right? So my other half, I will say this, my other half went to Morehouse, right? Graduated, top of his fucking class, went straight to Wall Street, right? He's a Wall Street survivor, okay? He came out the motherfucking building while other people was coming out the motherfucking windows on fire. He still has a hard time with that. But he never gave up, right? And he's still on Wall Street, right? Doing his own shit. Which in a minute, we move to higher levels. Put it that way, but this is my thing. He went to Morehouse. He got Series 60, Series, I know definitely Series 7, Series 6, I think that's the other one, right? When he did the impossible in the world of finance, right? They labeled him, although he already was. They label him, and still right now, those who know him call him the God of Wall Street. You know why? He went to Morehouse. He went in there. He didn't go in there dancing, shuck and jive, and uh, binge drink and have 50 million motherfucking babies. And this ain't join these bullshit ass fraternities and turn out to be what these Negroes is that you see now from these historical black colleges, right? Who out here cooning worse than uh somebody that don't just move to America. It's mind-boggling. But see, one thing I can say, he's not the only one that didn't sell his soul, right? It's a lot of successful black entrepreneur men that you will never know exist because they ain't dumb. They know this is a race war. They know what the goal is. My God, I would only time he probably come on the goddamn internet to see if I'm okay. Okay, because he know I'm always out here teaching, being the earth. Put it that way. It's two types of people on this planet. You got the righteous and you got the savage, right? Some took their knowledge and did great things. And then some took their knowledge and shuck and jive and dance and whop. They wait to the fucking top, right? But now, you are now at Legba's crossroads with no direction on what's going to happen to you moving forward now that the God of revelation has revealed you to the people and what hand you have been playing alongside white supremacy. Don't tell us that you couldn't maneuver through the. I've been doing it for 27, shit, longer than that. I've been doing this. I was one that had locks in my hair in the 90s, early 90s. I was in corporations with locks in my goddamn hair. I started my locks in 93 and entered the corporate world. Naughty and all. So what I'm saying is a lot of these people, there is no excuse on why you chose where you're at on the chessboard right now when black people all over the globe is dealing with a race war. I'm not going to hold you guys long because tonight I know that the internet will be on fire, right? With our dear brothers. I hope if they don't come on tonight, they will be on tomorrow after this charade and this showcase, right? But didn't I tell y'all this was a part of the pandemic? Didn't I tell y'all that? Look, I told you, I said it's going to be a plot twist. It's now I'm still a little under the weather, and I'll be getting myself together in a minute. I'm getting there, y'all. Y'all have to work with me, but I'm gonna do this until my last breath, or I'm out of my mind. Where, or I have been, because it's by the grace that the conscious is conscious. We know at any given time our sight can be taken as well as it's been given. It's always by the grace that we are blessed, right? To be in certain positions in this thing called life. But just as sure as we are given, it could be taken away. And see what's going on now, right? All of these people that had, right? Like these HBCUs and all these politicians and all of these corporations and all of these immigrants who have came here to the wilderness of North America after you've been given the warning by every last book on this planet what was going to happen to you, right? After not only your 400 year, but your grace period was up as well, right? You already know what's up. Right now, to those who don't understand what time it is on the cosmic clock, right now on the cosmic clock, we are in what is called Sagittarius to some people. We are in what's called Obatala or Obatela to some people. We are in what's called the rats in Asian astrology, right? We are 1 minute. Matter of fact, matter of fact, this is the last year, right, of the age of Aquarius. The cosmic clock starts January, right, in Gregorian time. January 1st is their new year, right? Well, we're at Sagittarius. We're minutes from January on the cosmic clock. And then we're going to go straight into the age of Aquarius. And all of this shit you see right now ain't no such thing as a coincidence. We already know what is written, right? And it's no mistake about it that not only is the universe's mathematics so perfect, when you look in the sky and you look at the Sagittarius, which we are in, which is also the house of Joseph for the 12 tribes of Israel, right? We in the house of Joseph. We in Obatala's judgment, right? And sitting, because around the constellations you have what's called clusters. And if you look in the sky, right, I'm going to see when we can go and maybe you might could do it now, but you'll see the cluster, and the cluster is shaped like what? A crown. And you know what that cluster is called? It's called Corona. We are in the constellation of fucking Corona. The devils know our science better than a lot of us, right? Because some things are foreign to our people. Some things when I'm speaking these things, a lot of us already get, oh, I get it, because it's already in us. We have the map of the fucking universe walking around in our head. My locks is just my antennas, right? To keep shit on radar. Keep me in tune. Keep me in tune and not out of touch, right? So once again, they came out there, everything scripted, right? And then when it came, even when Sheila Jackson came up there, she started talking about basically a small portion of tangible. She didn't speak that long. And she was talking about tangible things, but she really wasn't talking no numbers about reparations, right? So my question to them, if they were once again out there pandering for black votes, why has nobody said anything uh, outright about reparations? And not only did not Sheila Jackson didn't do it, uh, Kamala didn't. She came over. She said she didn't want to defund police, but she want to reform police. So we made a mental note of that, right? And once again, she didn't say anything about reparations. Sheila Jackson didn't say anything about reparations. And they kept on bringing out all of these distractions. Now go out and vote. We're not doing that. That's negative. We already told you, for y'all, right? No reparations, no vote, right? And that's coming from the elite side of black society all the way down to the Pookies and Ray Rays, right? It's a no. And I'm just blessed to understand that a lot. I can look at that crowd out there and understand my brothers and sisters did not go on the ground for that foolishness and that circus out there by these imposters and impersonators and mimickers and people who have been all on the same bandwagon of oppressing us. Now, and not even coming out saying, well, we apologize for causing you harm with our actions, right? We really didn't know that we were doing damage to you by taking these resources away from you. But we're going to restore it. Then they had a nerve to come out, and this lady came out, threw Chavez in there. Threw Chavez in there, and then she came out, the Latin lady said reparations for Latins. No, we've given Latins no reparations. Latins didn't come over here as slaves, sweetheart. I don't think so. They're your parents, or whoever, you volunteered to come over here, right? You volunteered. Now, if you want to sue the United States for discrimination or however else, but you can't lump yourself in with Black Americans' reparations. That's not going to happen, right? So it's no need for you to get in our movements and start caping for this Latin reparations and then still try to compare and contrast our pain and suffering to yours when we know that they were locking us up with mass incarceration and flooding the United States of America with y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, right? We tired, right? We tired of seeing y'all dance. We tired of seeing y'all shucking and jiving for white supremacy, right? Because my ears feel like they plugged. I'm stopped up, y'all. Pardon me if you see me doing all kind of crazy stuff because I'm still, a little under the weather. And my ear, because I got my hair out my ears, I can't really hear. But yeah, we don't want to see that y'all shucking and jiving, right? You already seen LeBron James. Since motherfuckers don't understand what on code means, right? LeBron and them, they already set it off in the NBA. They will not be entertaining white supremacy while they putting 7 bullet holes in our brothers and sisters' back, killing them in their beds, and our babies in the park. Dylan Roof shooting us with AR-15s for our white allies, just shooting us down like dogs and stuff like that, right? We ain't gonna be doing no more dancing and we ain't gonna be doing no more shucking and jiving, right? No more dancing. Like my brother Pharaoh said, we're gonna tell Africa no more dancing. No, no more motherfucking dancing, no more singing, no more shouting, no more you can pray all you want. But all that other kumbaya shit, it got to go, right? You motherfuckers playing like you black excellent. We can ready to show you what black excellence is, right? Since you don't want to step up to the plate and be all wise and civilized and be something that our babies can look up to. I'm looking at this shit now. I'm looking like I want Professor Black Truth and the Black Authority to be the our politics, deal with our politics. Throw your vet in there, get Vicky, right? There's a lot of Tyreek. Let us all put our money together and let them just sit back, figure it all out as a group, right? Uh, Politically for us, right? To move forward because we can ready to get a divorce from both the left and the right wing of goddamn white supremacy, right? And y'all gonna stop telling us that it can't be done because we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do it. And these naysaying niggers need to stay over there, right? Once they see it get done. Don't come over here. Yep. We tired of seeing y'all um dancing and entertaining white supremacy as they gun us down like dogs, and then here y'all go want to sing and dance and kumbaya and back to your regular schedule, social engineer, uh, white supremacy programming, right? Fuck out of here. We ain't doing that. I'm telling you, we're not doing that anymore. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for that, right? So, we know it. We once again, brothers and sisters. I'm so glad and I want to thank all of us who are out here spreading the message and educating our brothers and sisters about these political demons, right? Who are still trying to lead God's sheep, right, into the slaughterhouse, right? We can't have that. We can't have them on the left or right side of white supremacy leading us. We gotta let that go, and they can repent, right? They can repent, and they can reform themselves, and they can jump over here on the right side of history, right? Moving forward, but we're not going to bow, right? We will not submit, right, to no form of white supremacy, and we will not bow and submit to no form of people who work alongside white supremacy while hollering black power, right? We don't want to deal with no type of immigrants unless those immigrants are coming with unity. They just can't say it. They got to show and prove it through their actions, right? Action's going to have to speak louder than these goddamn words because just watching these signs, symbols, and actions is the reason why the majority of the people who are running the United States of America are alien to this goddamn country. Meanwhile, the natives of this motherfucking land that's been here 400 and plus years are being oppressed by these same goddamn people that they keep throwing up in our face, trying to convince us to vote for uh, white supremacy, rare or medium rare. We done with y'all. We done. We're done. We can't be bought. We can't be sold. We are happy and we are at peace. We got each other. We'll make it through this storm, right? But understand, a lot of us are out here taking notes, right? Because when it's all said and done, we don't want you niggas out here on team white supremacy. Then when you think the smoke is clear, you're going to come over here like we don't see you. Hold up. Wait a minute. Right? I'm going. I want this to upload for you guys. I love you guys. I'm still a little under the weather. Thank you for being patient with me. I hope you guys can So I hope you guys can hear me well, right? But I gotta go, and then I'm so excited tonight, right, to know that my brothers and sisters, I have a small group. It don't matter down. Each one teach one. That person going to teach one. And that person going to add on and add on. We will get the message out, right? Right? Enough people. We don't need the crowd. We don't need the crowd with us. We know what we're doing over here. Shit, shit start to get dangerous when you start to put all these motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? Like, look at all that shit that was going on. When you in crowds like that, right? That's the dog eat dog type of work. That's them, oh, I got to get me type of Negroes that's gonna do anything, right? To grasp the illusion of power. We don't want that, right? Like I said, I gotta go, and I'm gonna go make me some tea. I'm waiting because I know uh, the other black soldiers of social media will be out on the ground after examining this buffoon and clown circus they had going on today uh, with this fake civil rights in the name of civil rights, and the people the people that was there was all the people who used our civil rights uh, while we were denied form. All the immigrants who went to HBCUs, who took our slots, right? Who took our opportunities. Now come out in our face and tell us to vote for them? Or they must be on some happy meds. I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all go. Like I said, I want to catch up with our black media and see what everybody is doing. I don't know. It depends on how things go. Looking just observing what's going to take place tonight, the after party of the pandemic circus, right? Pandemic circus plot twist. So after I watch all of that, if I see something that needs to be addressed, I shall return. If not, you guys have a good night. I'm going to go get me some tea. Like I said, I'll say 98% now, right? I was at 95 yesterday. I'll say 98. But thank you guys for being patient with me. I wanted to get that out. With that being said, keep your vibrations high. I will build with you guys soon.